brain diamond, so all my girls in the world could keep shrining. From princess cuts to emeralds to H classes. Yeah, I failed math, but better pass the E class. Went from Chanel number 5 to 2.5. The Melrose resident. Every room's a president with the living rate. Bet y'all haters can't match that. You 6 digits short to catch that. The net year gross is 20,000 on commission. My net week gross 100 mil in addition to the Dow Jones stocks rest.
Hey y'all, what's up? Long time no hear from. Hey, look at here. As soon as I get on this joint with y'all, I get a phone call. So, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hello? I'm good. Yeah, I'm sitting in my truck. Alright, so I had to get y'all out of my business. That was my mama calling. So, and I know it's been a minute, but life been lifing. I mean, I'm so serious about that. Like, I mean, we've been traveling a whole lot, you know, around family a whole lot. You know, I lost one of my nephews, and that kind of set me back, like mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, that thing just really did something to me. So, you know, I don't know, I can't say I wasn't in the mood to conversate, or, hey, I'm looking at y'all, look at me, hey, that's hot. That's hot, yo. So, yeah, you know, it was a setback. Like, you know, I've been allowing life to life. Like, okay, so what I've you know, started to do is enjoy moment by moment, you know, not just day by day. Like, of course I pray that I make it through the day. I pray that I make it to another day. You understand? I pray myself through the day. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I just been allowing life to do what it's gonna do and accepting it as it comes. I am going through this bout with dementia, and I am honestly started to realize and notice and recognize the signs of things that are happening to me, and I'm aware enough to know and realize what I'm going through, right? So, you know, I'm gonna tell you one thing, right? When you're dealing with dementia, and you're dealing with people who have dementia, like, excuse me, I want you all to understand that, like, even though you feel like they're out of their mind, they're still within the realm of understanding when they're being mistreated, when they're being taken to the wrong way, or, you know, when they're being talked down to, or, you know, luckily I'm in a position where I'm able to still think and function for myself, and I can't say that that's 100%, you know, what it was a month ago or even 2 months ago, but I can say, like, you know, I'm within the realm of still understanding and comprehending everything that is going on around me. And, like, I lose things, I'm losing time, and I'm not just saying the time, I'm saying literally losing time. When it comes to trying to figure out words, I'm definitely losing words. You know, I'm fumbling over a lot of things, like, you know, names and places, and, like, I don't have a memory of a lot of things and a lot of people. But the one thing that I do say that I do have a memory of is the bad things, which I don't understand how your brain does that. Like, my brain absorbed all of the negative things and pushed out all of the positive things. And I say that to say, like, positive things in the sense of my children, I can say this countless times. I don't have a memory of my children. I don't have a memory of my children growing up. I don't have a memory of my children as babies. I've oftentimes forgotten their names, and it's not their fault, or I can't say that it's mine either. It's the disease, right? You know how when you're growing up and your mother be like, it's a room full of you and your cousins, right? And your mother is calling you, right? But then she mess around and call you your cousin name, right? Let's say it's you and Paulette, right? You, Paulette, Sam, Tasha, Kimberly, all of y'all in the room together, right? Now your mother is calling you, and she say, Kimberly, come here, right? And in your mind, you calling, in your mind she calling Kimberly, but in her mind she's calling you, but there's a mix up there, right? And she may even be looking directly at you, and you supposed to know. you supposed to be the psychic one and know that she's automatically calling you, not Kimberly, right? She's not calling you. Not calling any one of your other cousins or your brothers or nobody. You supposed to automatically know that she calling you. So like that's me. Like I fumble around and like I'm calling one of the kids, and the other one answer, but the one I want don't answer. Like it's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? I have good and bad days, and I can honestly say like I'm not always smiling. Hey, I am not always smiling. Like I have days where like I'm sitting down and I'm crying and trying to understand like why am I going through this? Like why am I being put through this? You understand? So I have days like that, and I have days where I'm like overly just like overly excited, or just anxious, right? But the one thing that happens with dementia is you lose sleep. Like I don't sleep a lot. They gave me some medication to put me to sleep, but the medication literally puts me to sleep for 2 days. One pill would put me to sleep for 2 days. Like I don't want to function like that. Like I don't want to be out of my mind and not within the realm of reality. You understand? Like I don't like the feeling. I don't like the feeling of drugs. I don't like the feeling of being high. I don't like the feeling of not being within myself. And I know, in my mind, in my right mind per se, that I don't want to lose myself already. So being on something that they give me, that's going to make me lose myself, faster. So I can't take that. You know what I'm saying? Like to be perfectly honest, when it comes to this medicine thing, like they tell me that it's a miracle that I'm able to still talk. It's a miracle that I'm able to still function. Like they tell me that when they look at my brain scan, it's the scan of a 70 or 80 year old, and I'm not even 50 yet. Do you understand? So like it's a miracle that I'm able to function as I do for myself. Like that there's a miracle. I mean that in itself is a miracle. I'm in God's favor. That's all I can say. I'm a blessing walking. a blessing walking, a blessing talking. I'm a blessing to not just myself, but also to the people who are surrounded, who are surrounding me, and who I'm able to, be in their presence. You understand? So, yeah, I went to my brother's house last month, and I was supposed to stay there for 1 day, right? Excuse y'all, this yawning, telling you the truth. And I know it's contagious, so don't yawn with me. You know what I'm saying? Just hold it. So I'll say on June 5th, right? I know I haven't made a video in a couple of months, but on June 5th, I got a call from my brother that my nephew Paris passed away, and that sent my brain into shock. And I didn't have it in me to rapidly recover from that, and I haven't had it in me to rapidly recover from that ever since. Like, to me, I'm still in disbelief. You know, my nephew's name is Paris Cornell Tariq Hilly, right? And my nephew is a promise kept. His name was a promise kept. So they gave him my name, right? My name is Tariq as well. So they gave him my name, and you know, I don't know. Like, I'm telling you, the moment that he passed, I can honestly say that I feel within my heart that I felt my nephew leave here. I felt my nephew leave here. It was like there was a draining that happened within my body. And I mean, I was so enthused, and I was moving and functioning, and, you know, like, just amped, right? And then all of a sudden, it was like all of the energy was just drained from my body. And I had to lay down, and I was like, listen, babe, I gotta lay down. And when I went to lay down, I was out, like, completely out. And like Rhonda said, she turned to talk to me, and I was asleep. I was already knocked out asleep. By the time she turned to say a word to me, I was just that drained. And then I got the phone call that he had, that my nephew found him. So, you know, that took a toll on me. It took a toll on my heart. It took a toll on my life. It took a toll on my thoughts. It took a toll on me, on my energy. It took a toll on me, you know, just all together, right? And the one thing that I can say is I'm grateful for 25 years of his life, because he's forever 25 now. I'm grateful for 25 years of his life. And, like, we didn't, and to be perfectly honest, like, you know, I'm Aunt Tariq, right? And, like, we didn't talk. No, matter of fact, we didn't see each other, right? Quite often. But what we did do was communicate, you know, talk to each other on Facebook Messenger, and, you know, called each other, or, you know, corresponded per se, yeah, on Facebook Messenger, not just typing, but conversating, you know, I called. So I was able to really hear his voice, and, you know, life was lifing for him. And it's strong, and the one thing that I can say is, sometimes the strongest soldiers have a weak spot, you know. Yeah, still breaks my heart. Right? So outside of that, like, you know, and then his grandmother passed 1 month to the day that he passed away. So on July the 5th, she passed away. So I had to take a trip to go to her funeral. And in going to her funeral, like, my brother had me for, like, I came down there for 1 day and ended up staying down there for like 4 or 5 days. Like, you know, I can honestly say that the circle that I have around me loves me, and, you know, they want to spend time with me, and I think they know that. I'm not saying that my time here is becoming short, but I think that they realize that mentally, I'm losing Tariq, right? I say a lot because I try to figure out the words to put into place, and I you know, I forget a whole lot of things. I forget a lot of places. Like, you know, I can go in a room and you know, I would go in and attempt to get something, and by the time I'm walking towards the room that I'm going in to get it, I forgot what I was going to get. And it's frustrating. It's super frustrating to you know, attempt to function, right? It's super frustrating, but even though it's frustrating, I gotta take it one moment at a time. I can't say one day at a time, because you're not promised the next moment. You're not promised that. So I have to take this life one moment at a time. I'm still appreciative of everything that I have and everything and everyone who's around me. I'm very appreciative of that. I'm grateful for the circle that I have. Right? I feel loved. I feel beyond love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let me tell you. So a lot of things that I don't know if you want to call it a bucket list or what you want to call it, but a lot of the things that I said that I wouldn't do, you know, in this life, because I was worried about what other people felt or what other people would say or think. Like, I'm beyond that. I'm beyond that. Like, let me tell you something. This life, I'm going to complete it and live it to the fullest of the capacity that I can. Okay? So, you know, I went and did this thing here. It's not a bar. This is literally, I think you call them, what do you call them? Dermals, right? I went, ouch, oh, that hurt, still hurts. So I went and got these put in, right? And then I went and got these diamonds put in my mouth, right? Right? So, like, I'm doing things that I otherwise would have been putting a pause on. Like, you know, just pausing and saying, hold on, I'm gonna do it another time. But I want to do for me what is satisfying for me. I want to do what all things that are gonna make me content, excuse me, or you know, bring a smile to my face or bring a smile to my heart, right? So I want to do all of those things. I want to complete me. I want to feel complete at the end of the day. Like, you know, I do want to make everybody around me happy, but I also want to make me happy too. You know, and I want to look good doing it. You understand? Like, I'm going to tell you, and I'm to the point, like, now where it takes me, whereas though, you know, before it would take me hours to get dressed because I have to pick my clothes out, or I pick it out the day before. Like, now I try to pick my clothes out, and like, I go and I stand there and I don't know what to wear, because I don't know how to put things together, right? I don't know how to, I second guess what it's going to look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just, you know, whereas though before I'm the flyest one walking in the room, right? But now it's like, listen, I want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable. I don't care like what anybody else has to say. Like, I want to be comfortable. I want to wear what I want to wear. That's going to, you know, bring me the you know, just the level of comfort, like relaxing, just being me. Like, that's what I want. Let me tell you. Okay, so listen, we went to the beauty supply the other day, and let me tell you. So I get in the house, and Ronnie say to me, I bought some shoes. Well, Rhonda got me some shoes, right? And I get in the house, and Ronnie say, what are those, right? And then, you know, my answer is comfortable. Okay? Like, listen, hey, these was some $12 shoes. And the crazy thing is, like, I would have probably never, ever bought these joints. But these joints are absolutely comfortable. For $12.99, I slide my feet in these joints, and I'm walking around like, you know, I'm comfortable. Like, at a certain age, you don't worry about what people saying and how they saying it or what it look like. You worried about if your feet gonna hurt in it. You worry about if it's going to be comfortable when you walking, You worried about how many hours you gonna be able to stand on your feet, and if you gonna be able to stand on your feet, you worry about if your toe gonna touch the tip of it, because you don't want your feet hurting at all. Because once your feet hurt, your legs hurt. Once your legs hurt, your butt get tired. Once your butt get tired, your back start hurting. Then your neck, then your body aching all over. And it starts with your feet and what you got on. Okay, so listen. I'm rambling, but I know I've been gone for a while, and I know I may have some time to make up for, but listen, life is lifing, and I'm lifing with it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I am enjoying all that I have with all that I have, the people who are around me. That's all I can say. You understand? If you want to be around me, by all means. I'm not gonna break my neck to fit you in, to attempt to maneuver my life to squeeze you in. I'm not doing all that. I don't have the time, or I don't have the mind capacity to attempt to squeeze, fit, adjust, accustom, or I don't have the time to do any of that. I just don't. I'm living my life. I am appreciating my life. I am loving my life. I'm loving myself. I'm enjoying the time that I have. And, the memories, as they come and go, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. When you're around me, I'm going to let you know that I love you. I'm going to show you that I love you. I'm going to show you that I appreciate you. Now, if I'm going to remember the fact that we was around each other, there might be something that's up in the air. You understand what I'm saying? I might not remember the time that we had when we was together, but when we together, we are solid. We are together, okay? So, I'm going to enjoy you for the moments that I have you. And then once we part our ways, I'm going to be grateful that we had the opportunity to spend that time together. But as far as me trying to hold on to the memories of, what we're doing, I got to be honest. Like, I never wanted to let go of the memories of my kids. I never wanted to let go of the memories of my children's, first steps, or, first sleepovers, or, things that they did in school. And, where was I when my daughter graduated? Like, where was I when my son graduated? Things like that. Like, I just, I wish I had those things back. I truly do. But I feel like, my life is not over. It's not over. So I have to live it. I have to live it for right now, and live within the means, and just, I have to live. And that's what I'm doing. Right? And don't let this smile, make you think that things are just 100% always wonderful. Because that's not it. That's like, we all have good and bad days, right? But I'm saying to myself, I think that you need to smile through it. Like, tomorrow's not promised, and the next moment is not promised, but live in this moment right now. And if it's a smile that needs to be given, why not? It's free. It don't cost you to smile. It don't cost you to help someone else smile, or be the reason someone else smiles, right? So, with that being said, listen, I look forward to seeing y'all. Hey, this has been wonderful. Hey. The words, man, they're there, but the words, you get what I'm saying? So, listen, I look forward to seeing y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I told Ron to stand on my neck so I can record more. you know, because y'all out there and y'all watching, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate every subscriber, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate, you know, every like. Yeah, I appreciate everything that's coming my way. Thank you. I thank God. I thank, you know, I thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I see y'all sooner than later, right? I appreciate y'all. Hey, hang in there. Like, I'm gonna toss another joint out here, but hang in there. You know, hang in there with me. All right? I see y'all soon. For real.